Coffee. Your breakfast. It's 7:30 in the morning here on this Friday. Gotta get up on a Friday. I don't know why I'm full of piss and vigor today. I'm fucking tired as piss. Had a hell of a time falling asleep last night. Thank fuck after today we got 3 days off to sit around, shoot the funk load. Fuck yeah. How's that for a weather to fall asleep to last night? It was so glorious. Oh, I love it when it's cold outside, because then it makes it super nice to sleep. Like, except when you can't fall asleep. But whatever, we're awake. It's 7:44 a.m. What, you don't believe me? Do you believe me now? 7:44 a.m. people. That's the current time. Yup. She is super chilly in here right now, though. Like, feels like it's below 10 in this room. My computer's probably so happy right now, getting all this nice ambient cold temperature into its heat sinks and stuff, keeping its levels low. I should overclock it. Oh, just playing my Marvel game while I can. They always say a candle burns hotter when it's about to be extinguished, right? Well, that definitely applies to this game here, because holy crap, the rewards they're giving out now is like, well, the way the game works is the first time you log in for the day, it brings up like a Wheel of Fortune wheel. It spins, and you get a reward for logging in. Plus, you get another reward for consecutive logins. So if you logged in yesterday and today, you get a bigger bonus, right? Which is kind of cool, because I logged in for a year straight every morning, and I was getting these things called command points, which anybody who doesn't play the game has no idea what it's about, so I'm going to explain it. That's how you hire your other Marvel characters. So, like, you know, Wolverine and all that shit. If you want to get them, you have to have command points to be able to buy them. Command points aren't cheap. So, the only way to get command points is either by completing mission sets, certain times of the year there are special events where they gave them out, like the summer deal that just went down. They were giving out a bunch of shite. They were giving out gold and all that, and gold is the commodity that you pay real-time money for. Well, anyway, sitting there today, I'm playing, and I'm doing there's a thing called deploys where you send your guys out on a mission. When you pick them up, you get stuff. Send out my guys out on a deploy, they come back, 75 command points. That's like a $20 purchase if you were to use real-time money for it. It's like, and they're just giving this shit away. 5 gold. 5 gold. Oh, wow, okay. Like, that's why I say a candle always burns the brightest when the flame's about to be extinguished. I don't always say that. That statement just applies to this game right now, because they got, what, 28 days before they shut her down? Fucking, I guess they're trying to give everybody a break and be like, here, man, enjoy. It's free. Take it all, because we don't need it anymore. But I know for a fact that game made a lot of money, because they actually have wikis and forums for the game, because the battles, you need strategy. And sometimes your personal strategy doesn't work. So you jump on the forum, you talk to a dick, buddy's like, oh, try this combination, you try it, and it's like, holy shit, the battle just became impossible to very freaking easy. Some people be like, oh, I just buy gold every month and just complete the missions. The spec ops, that's what I'm doing right now, is a spec op. Because there was one that dropped yesterday, and I figured, you know what, even though the game's going, I'll play it till it ends. It's pretty upsetting that it's going, because I've invested a couple good years into this game, and I know the guys at On Terra, they're the ones who turned me on to the game, and they played it for about a year and a half before I even got into it. Like, the one guy, he owns every character. He has everybody. So, all that time and effort put into the game, and they're shutting her down. It sucks. But it is what it is. So, what can you do, right? Anyway, back to my game, back to Knight Rider. Just so you gather an understanding, 75 shield points. This is easily a 75 gold purchase, okay? These are the options I had just for completing the scenario. So I had this gauntlet, which is Evolutionary's Fist, who gives you a bunch of different features. Alright. Cosmic energy, which I'm not sure exactly what it does. This is the stuff to do the spec ops. You had this here for, it's an augmentation for, I believe for, oh, from Hank Pym, okay. Then there's like 10 gold, 20 gold, 10,000 silver. This is the one I got 75 shield points. Or, of course, the troll item, which is something you can buy in a store for silver. Which silver you get just for beating people up. I've never seen rewards like this for a spec op in a game before in my life. But I know a lot of you probably don't care, so that's alright. To each their own. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we have 8 hours until my research is done. So then we'll come back later on tonight after work, and we will be good to go. Yay. So, skeetle-dash, skeetle-do, skeetle-daddle-do. Anyway, people, it's getting close to that time to head into work. Put in the shift for the day, and then enjoy a 3-day weekend. So excited. But before I head in, I want to take a shit. Much better. Alright, let's get... Oh, I just freaked out a bit. I forgot I never set the clock on my stove. It says it's 9:30 on there, and I was like, wait a second, I gotta be at work like now. I wonder when they're gonna come by and do this. No, whatever. Anyway, people, there was something I wanted to talk about. So, I didn't realize this was actually a thing now. YouTube released their terms of service, and I think you already know where I'm going with this. A lot of you might, some of you don't. All depends on who you watch on YouTube. But anyway, back in, when was that? I want to say back in early February, March, around the time YouTube Red came out, for Canada anyway. There was a service agreement to all content creators. Actually, no, sorry, it was last year. You had until April to sign off on it. They released it back in December of last year. YouTube Red came out. There was a new terms of service agreement with all the creators that we all had to sign that stated the way YouTube Red monetization works and how much money you actually make. And it was like a 60, or no, it was a 50-50 split rev with YouTube, depending on the amount of YouTube Red viewage your videos get from the individual, so on and so forth. And in those terms of services, it also stated that YouTube would be applying a policy stating that if it deems content unmonetizable, that monetization from said content may be removed at YouTube's discretion. Now, this was signed off earlier in the year, okay? All the content creators signed it off. I heavily doubt anybody. I perused through it. I didn't thoroughly read it, but I perused through it because I wanted to make sure they weren't doing an ad rev cut on AdSense like they've done a couple times in the past. So everything checked out, and I saw that statement, and it's like, well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, if I was the president of Ford and I was running ads on YouTube to advertise the new line of Ford trucks, would I want them on a video of those adverts on a video where it's two girls fighting in a schoolyard? No, I wouldn't. Makes complete sense, right? So, I guess recently, YouTube has decided to start initiating corrective behavior for these kinds of videos and actually doing what they said they were going to do. And that was remove AdSense or monetization from videos that fall under the category of non-monetizable. And I completely understand. I've got a couple videos that were that don't have monetization. The videos are still there. They play and everything. Everything's fine. But the adverts on them are gone. I didn't know what I was looking for. A buddy of mine had it happen to him. And the thing is, this is what's weird, is they don't show up as not claimed. They still show up as claimed. Well, sorry, they don't show up as claimed or not claimed. There's no way to filter them out in the video manager. So YouTube needs to do that so people can click on it and go not monetizable and see what videos of theirs have been removed from the monetization program so they can see where they messed up and take corrective action to maybe not make videos like that anymore. And so, like, the videos of mine that got taken down were like the ones that, a couple of them in Mexico, when I was so belligerently drunk that I probably shouldn't even have been touching a video camera. And it was pretty brutal stuff. You know, like McJuggernuggets dropped a video yesterday, which is why I said some of you might know. Boogie2988. Philip DeFranco is the one who dropped the biggest video about it because it directly affects him. Because he's notorious for dropping videos about controversy and so on and so forth. And apparently that's part of the YouTube platform. See, the whole idea behind YouTube in the beginning was it's a place for you to create content and upload it so other people can enjoy it. A lot of people kind of ran with it as a Hollywood aspect, you know, like making a news station. Like Phil DeFranco, he comments on daily events. That's what he does, you know. You got this one kid on there, he comments on the weather in his area. He does it like a news station. You got some people who make movies on there, like look at Freddie Wong. I haven't seen anything from Rocket Boost in a while. Rocket Jump, sorry. I don't even know if he's on YouTube making video content anymore. I have a question. I have a question? No. I have a feeling he was picked up by a TV network or something. And he's like doing SFX for them. Yeah, like my big question is how does YouTube deem a video non-monetizable? Is it a shell script they wrote? Is it another one of these little robots that goes through the analytics server? Like, you know, when you upload a video and the moment it goes live, you lose your monetization due to copyright content because it tagged a line in there and figured this belongs to an actual person. Like every time I use, what the hell is it? Dirty Bass, the song Dirty Bass that I wrote with Magix. Every time I use that song, it gets tripped by some R. Kelly song because of a part in the video that kind of sort of sounds a little bit on the lines of an R. Kelly song. So it trips the analytics server and I get banged out for copyright content. So I'm wondering if that's what it is. If they basically released this contract saying we're going to do this, but they didn't quite have the robot ready to do it. Now the robot's ready and rolling out. But the problem is the people that YouTube are hitting. It's all the big guys. They're just going to get fed up and go elsewhere. Someone else is, like Facebook is about to roll out monetization. I'm sure if they did, they would just tell these guys, well, why don't you just leave YouTube and come over here? We got monetization. And we'll actually review your videos. We actually have a team of guys to review the video. You know, basically pulling the wool over YouTube's eyes. They could lose a lot of really qualified talent. And in the end, a lot of revenue. So maybe it's not the best approach as the way they're going, but I can see it from the advertiser's point too. Like, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, go watch the David Rock 16:9 episode. The Man Behind the Farm, I believe it's called. And you'll see what happens when they contacted the ad rev companies to discuss what was going on the channel and the fact that their ads were on his channel and how they felt about it. It's like, you put yourself in the business perspective. If you're running a business, you wouldn't want your ads for your whatever company to be featured on a video where it's all just violence or people getting drunk and falling off trees and banging their heads out and stuff, like the fail videos. You don't want your ads on that. It's not very pro. You're trying to keep a pro atmosphere. Imagine going to buy a Ford truck and being like, oh yeah, man, I totally saw the ad on a YouTube video where this kid kicked his brother in the balls. It'd be like, oh, right on. I'm glad we're wasting our money on adverts on YouTube. Like, it just doesn't set a proper business environment, if you will. But yeah, there's a lot of discussion going on about it, and I can understand the gripe from the creators. I can also understand the gripe from the business people. Like I said, a few of my videos were removed, had monetization removed. I was worried the channel would get locked out, like banned. But nope, not the case. Not the case. So they're just removing AdSense from videos that that they deem unmonetizable. And you know what? It's their platform. We got to let them do what they do. We're not paying to use the service, so getting all up in arms about it's just going to cause them to be like, all right, you know what, guys? Screw you all. No more monetization. We'll monetize everything, and you guys just get to upload for free, okay? You happy about that? All right, thanks for coming up. Bye. Because they could very well do that tomorrow if they wanted to and screw everyone out. Guess only time will tell, people. But anyway, on that note, I'm almost at work, so I'll talk to you guys on the drive home. Peace. Alrighty guys, the shift is over. Time to go home. I forgot. Remember a couple weeks ago, I called because I got a notice on my voicemail from FiberOp that my internet was changing because FiberOp is no more and it's all going to Bell Fibe, and they were supposed to come over and do some upgrades to my network, and I'm going to go from 100 down, 50 up to like a lot more. They're saying 3 times the speed. Never really gave me a speed on it. I just figured, okay, well, if you're going to give me 3 times the speed, then that's 300 down and like 150 up. Well, tomorrow they're coming over and doing that. I forgot. My bedroom slash modem room slash wiring closet slash pigsty is exactly that. A freaking pigsty. So, I need to clean that up tonight and get that all said and done. Also, I got thinking about another thing. Every time I do Flyer Day, there's always people in the audience bitching and moaning about how they don't like it. So this is what I'm thinking. I don't really care if they don't like it, but I'm going to do them a solid. I'm going to take Flyer Day and start doing it as what I used to do before. It's going to be its own independent video. It's going to be a comedy video. It's going to be exactly the way it is in the vlogs, where I am talking about the flyers and I am making fun of the contents, doing the sped up chipmunk voice, and it's just going to be what it is. But it's going to be its own video. So if you don't like the flyers done the way they're done, then you just don't have to watch that one video. And if you do watch that one video just to bitch about it, well, then I'll realize that you're one of those kind of people, and I'll let it go. I'll just ignore you, whatever. Because you're one of those guys, one of those type of people. The kind of individual who wears the "can I speak to a manager" haircut. The type of individual who thinks they're always right, even when they're wrong, but insists on being right, and will fight it to the bitter end until the opposing team gives up. I'll believe that you are that type of person. P.S. I have no respect for those kind of people. But I'm just saying. I digress. So I think that's what we're going to do going forward. So next Friday, Flyer Day will not be a part of the vlog. It'll just be a video. And going forward, it'll be like that as well. So that'll give me the double features Friday I've been looking for. So the regular vlog will start at 9 p.m. Flyer Day will go live at 5 p.m. And that is how I'll be doing Flyer Day from this point on. Now, a lot of people have been saying, Adam, why don't you bring back commenting on comments? And I've been thinking about it. But sweet Jesus Murphy, commenting on comments is a lot of work. And between streaming, working, vlogging, trying to sleep, so, sleeping when available, it's a real pain in the ass to introduce Flyer Day as another segment. Or Flyer Day, commenting on comments as another segment. I might bring it back every once in a while and see how it plays out, give it a go, but there's a chance I might not do it like how I got before, where I was doing Flyer Day every day. Or Flyer Day. I'm stuck on Flyer Day, people. I'm sorry. I was doing commenting on comments every day. Every day it was like vlog at 9, here I go again with the Flyer Day. Stop at Flyer Day. We already talked about that one, Adam. Smarten up. I would do vlog at 9, commenting on comments at 5. And I did that for 6 months straight? I think we got up to commenting on comments almost 200. It was getting kind of crazy anyway. So I won't do it in that much of an interval. I might do it every once in a while, every now and then, if I have time. Like I say, they're pretty intense to edit. And, well, they're going to be really easy to upload very near future. Especially if I get those speeds. Jesus. It's going to be awesome. Hey, Camaro. No. Oh my God, I just called the 300ZX a Camaro. Wow, talk about a guy who doesn't know his cars, eh? Bet you every Nismo lover out there is just cursing my name right now. That's cool. I get my name cursed all the time. It's fine. But, yeah, I was thinking about maybe possibly doing some commenting on comments every once in a while. But, there's been a lot of people saying, Adam, why don't you bring it back? Why don't you bring it back? The main problem is I work 9-hour days. I'm back on the 9-hour shifts. Next week I'm working Yeah, 11 to 8, I think. I can't remember now. I'm going to go with 11 to 8 next week. I'm hoping that's right. If not, well, then they should fix our information for shit. But 11 to 8 next week seems legit. And then and that's Monday to Friday. So Saturday night we have the mega live stream. And tonight I want to do some straightening up in my bedroom slash modem room slash love chamber, if you will, to basically get so that when the cable installer comes in tomorrow, when the fiber installer comes in tomorrow to drop off the equipment, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy and there's no problems. So we can just, I'm hoping everything goes off without a hitch. So if this is the last vlog you see from me, no, I'm not in prison. It's probably because I have no internet. But mind you, I will upload on my data of my phone. Not a full vlog, just a vlog explaining, guys, I got no internet because the fucking Twainus over at Bell fucked up. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here. We're going home. We're cooking ribs tonight. Love ribs. Talk to you guys in a bit. Flyer day. Alrighty, so for dinner tonight I plan on air frying these delicious things. That's gonna happen. Alrighty, so I got the ribs in there. What I'm gonna do is exactly like I did last time. Put it in here, set it to 180 degrees for 22 minutes. Let them blast. The reason why 180 degrees is you don't want to give them full power to the shields. Just give them partial power, like you would cook chicken or pork. Like you see over here, 8 to 40 minutes at 80C. So we'll just turn her down a little bit to 170. No, we'll leave her on 180 for 22 minutes, and it'll make them so tender the bone will just fail. You gotta love it when your bone fails. Oh, wait, no you don't. I just started editing the vlogs, and I forgot to film my friggin' ribs. That's what's left of them. I ate a bunch already. They're friggin' delicious. Anyway, guys, it's friggin' almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna shut her down and go to bed, and tomorrow hopefully I get a call from the fiber optic to come over and fix the internet and get it all running with the new speeds. Here's hoping, but I guess we'll wait and find out. So on that note, people, I'm shutting her down. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment. We did a live stream tonight. It was awesome. Hopefully you tuned in. If not, that's cool. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.